Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Generations Sergeant Kup. Why is he a sergeant this time? I don't know, probably something to do with the comics. But, yeah, I really like this figure. He has been one that I've been wanting for a while, and so it's nice to finally get him. And, yeah, we're starting in this mode because he's packaged in this mode, and I got a comment saying I should do that. So, until multiple people tell me not to, I'm going to just do it. And, I kind of just like doing it this way, doing it with the packaging style. So, I'm probably just going to keep doing it. But, yeah, this is a pretty dang cool figure. I really like it. So, Kup is, well, an old, one of the older, fighters in in the war for Cybertron, and he is so I just think that as a modern Earth mode, him being an old pickup truck, or at least an older pickup truck, makes so much sense to me. And yeah, I just think it works really well for me. And, I think... I don't know. I like this more than the random nothing truck that he turns into in G1. Just because, I don't know, I like the disguise parts of Robots in Disguise. Also, box review. Here's the box. There's the top. Transformers Generations, age 5+, level 3, intermediate. I don't know if I would consider this intermediate. It's like a regular Transformer. Sergeant, Autobot, Hasbro, Autobot. On the back, you got pickup mode. There's his stats. Endurance. I guess you just cannot beat this guy. But you know what? Makes sense. Then you got that artwork there. You have his exhaust pipe becomes a laser musket. Man, why is even his weapon old? Also laser musket. That seems like a bit of a oxymoron. But, so then we have Sergeant Kup is the oldest soldier of any of the Autobots known. Even before the war, he was a career military bot dedicated to defending Cybertron against all threats. His long service has supplied him with an endless array of war stories, which he never hesitated to share with his comrades, no matter what else is going on. And, yeah. And you know what? I think this is my favorite version of Kup. Like, as far as toys go. This just works really well. And, yeah. So, here's his pickup mode, and it looks really good. And also, it has the lowering, I'm completely blanking on the name of it. But the lowering back part which is due to transformation, but it also works as that, and I think that's pretty sick. Also, you got what appears to be what's it called? I'm forgetting all the words for cars, but the spot where gas goes, right there, which is pretty dang cool. And then, if we come to the bottom, his gun slots in right there and becomes the exhaust port. And that is really cool. But if for some reason you don't like the super sleek, well-integrated, placement of the weapon, you can unpeg that there and then slot that out. And so the older system before the 5mm port was I believe it's a 3mm clip. And so that just can go right there. And now you have a gun with a musket. And this does not look like a musket. But, well, at least to me. Actually, I don't know. To be fair, I know very little about muskets. So, but yeah, you can plug that in there. And, man, that looks good. I love that. Now let's get to transformation, because it's pretty dang cool. So first, come to the wheels and pop these out like that. And then just get in here and yank on the arm until it pops out, and just bring all this up like so. Same thing on this side. Whatcha! Then take these, flip them around, and I don't know, I feel like that's the best direction to go, like this way. And so on this side, just flip, and then just get the wheels out of the way for now. Come back here, bring that down, and then bring all of this up like that. Fold that in. And when you're going back in, what I like to do, just to find it, because I find it easier, is take this part and hook it in before pressing that down the rest of the way. It'll just help you in the long run. So then take all this and then lift this up, and this will, and bring this along with it. And a cool bit of automorph will happen as you flip that around and lift up the head there. I don't know what the best way to do is, because when I lift it up like that, it'll click, but then it's really hard to get down. And so I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not. But if you don't, it's like really loose, but I don't know if that's the best way to do it. But then bring all this back. And yeah, so the automorph there is pretty cool because it takes it from the like that and then just condenses it all in like that. And then what I like to do is I like to bring the wheels up and then come down to the feet. Flip out the thingy that I still can't remember the name of. Gosh dang it. Flip all of this back. Flip these in. Flip out the feet. And when I was transforming this guy for the first time, I was like, oh, that's a pretty dang big gap. I didn't realize that. But, you know, of course I shouldn't have worried because I looked ahead on one step. And the very next step is to bring that in like that. And that helps fill in that gap quite a bit. And then do all that. Adjust the camera a little bit. That's a step for me. You don't have to do that. No, you have to do that every time. No matter where you are, you have to find a camera and adjust it. Or you can't be complete. And you are done. And, yep. I really like it. I don't know. I love this design for Cup. It's just one of my personal favorites. I don't know. As far as gun storage, other than his hand goes, I haven't really been able to find anything. I mean, you can still put it in the clip here, like that, or, I mean, you could peg that here, I suppose. But nothing that I've found is super intentional. I mean, you could probably just slot it in through here or something like that. I don't know. There's plenty of stuff you could do, but, you know, it doesn't really matter to me because you want him holding his weapon. And, yeah, looks pretty dang good to me. And you can have him hold it with two hands. My only complaint is these are a bit big, but, you know, oh well. Now, articulation is, I don't know. I haven't tried it too much yet. It had some parts on it where I was like, oh no, and then it pleasantly surprised me. So, I'm going to say, from what I've seen so far, it's pretty good. So, arm on can do a full 360, and go out that far, and then, of course, the wheels can move up and down and in and out to get whatever position you want them to be in. And you have a swivel right there. And here, because there's this bend, and so I thought, oh no, does he have gorilla arms? And, I mean, you can do that. You can rotate that, and he can bend here. But he also doesn't because, well, he has a bend right there. And so, whatever way you want to do it, you got that bend, and I think that's pretty dang cool. Now, at the waist, because, like, honestly, if you do it this way, that works. I mean, looks about right. Also this way. It looks a little less right, but it equally bends, so I don't know. Actually, let me see. yeah, so the box has it like this, so that's just what I'm going to do for now. But if I change my mind, I can just do that. And at the waist, nothing. But you got forward that far, back that far, out that far, thigh swivel, slightly under 90 degrees of bend, but oh no, the old man can't do the best, can't do the most posable things. Then you got forward that far, or forward, up, down, and then ankle tilt. And so, overall, quite good articulation. And, yeah, so now let's do size comparisons. Here he is with my previous review. Who he is smaller than, but, you know, very different price points. Hey, I heard there was a ghost here. Dadgummit, I'm not dead yet. I don't know. Then here he is with the prime unit of measurement. And here he is with Bumblebee. I just called Batman Bumblebee. Wow. I have Bumblebee on my desk because I'm going to review him next, but I just called Batman Bumblebee. That's horrible. Wow. And just because he was around, here he is with the Studio Series Cup. And yeah, they're both very different designs. This one going all movie accurate and this one going for the comic look. But both are good. I personally prefer this one, I think. Especially, I never really liked Cup's vehicle mode. Like, he's supposed to be a really old robot, and yet he has a super futuristic looking vehicle mode. I don't like it. It's fine. I mean, it looks like a Cybertruck a little bit too much. I'm not the biggest fan of a Cybertruck. But I don't know. I just like this design personally more. But whatever you want. Both are good. I'd recommend getting both if you like Cup. Or if you just like good Transformers figures. Because they're both good. And so, yeah. That's about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next. And I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye. Wait. A smoke bomb. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to walk away slowly.